So, sir, there were the two checks, the $40,000 check and the $200,000 check that came from the president's son and into the president's bank account. There was also subsequent bank records which were provided through the committee that demonstrate that there were also subsequent pieces of information that came from the president to the president's son. So that you're saying that information's been made up then. Where did that information come from? That came from the committee.
I don't know. We haven't seen that information.
That is committee information that is collected from the bank records that your committee has
Just show the check.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. NBC Capitol Hill correspondent Ryan Nobles held James Comer's feet to the fire over the so-called evidence that Comer claims will finally prove wrongdoing in the Biden's financial records.
Just show the check. If Joe Biden wrote his brother
are you
a check
telling
for
me that you have a canceled check for every wire transfer that's ever come into your account?
Well, we have with that wire that we. Yes, you can show. I can show you
that, and that's what has been shown there is bank records that demonstrate
You're showing a wire
that an exact same amount of money came.
Okay.
Let's move on.
They're saying that something from. No, it's not. I mean, look.
Are you saying those bank records? Okay, sir. Are you saying those bank records do not exist that show the money leaving the president's account and going into his son's?
There's money. They were money laundering.
Answer this specific question.
You see why?
Comer and clowns like Marge the Trainwreck Green have been spewing the same scandalous accusations, but when it comes time to present the evidence, they fail miserably every time.
Is there a bank record that demonstrates the exact amount of money that came from the president's account into his son's account that matches the checks that then went back to him? Does that exist? Yes or no?
There's money coming from no. There's money coming from
that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist, sir.
It does not exist. It's coming from a law firm. Who put the money in the law firm? How do you know the money came from Joe Biden? It could have come from one of Hunter's shell companies. You have no idea.
So you're not. So you are saying that
evidence.
Okay. So you are saying that money exists. That transfer does exist. They're in the bank records that you and your committee.
Transfer is.
Okay.
You don't know
sir,
what that
you also don't know.
Comer has claimed to have the smoking gun on several occasions, but he never delivers. James Comer is an incompetent moron. He's doing the bidding of Donald Trump. Comer has gone from claiming that checks that confirm harmless transactions between Joe and Hunter Biden do not exist to they do exist, but we think that they might be suspicious. That's the basis of the Republican argument. It's not sound reasoning, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see it. The GOP never presents solid arguments to back up their wild allegations. They just embellish lies and repeat the same idiotic talking points that points the finger at Joe Biden while giving the Trump kids a free pass. While Marge the Trainwreck Green and James Comer defame the Biden family, they ignore the obvious corruption of the Trumps. While Hunter Biden's finances have been looked at under a microscope, Jared Kushner and Ivanka's $640 million in salary is willfully ignored by right-wing lunatics. It's wrong for Hunter Biden to repay loans to his father, but it's okay for the Trump children to extort millions at the expense of the American taxpayer. This is a two-tiered system of justice that Trump loons are always screaming about. MAGA morons want to dictate how everyone else should live while getting a free pass for their own compromising situations. They get defensive when you call them out on their lies and usually lash out in bursts of rage, just like Comer does in this clip. When all else fails, start yelling, kicking, and waving your arms around. That seems to be the typical GOP response to criticism since Donald Trump demonstrated that lying was an effective means of manipulation. James Comer is a liar, and he got called out in epic fashion. Ryan Nobles did a great job of holding him accountable. James Comer is a two-faced sellout, and that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.